these are the success stories of our beloved Honorable Chief Minister Sri Manohar Parikar's dream of declaring football as the state sport and forming the Goa Football Development Council to develop the game at the grassroots level. I am grateful to the managing committee of the council, which has been very supportive. It is because of our joint efforts that we have been able to do a good job at the grassroots. And my special appreciation and recognition of the efforts and hard work put in by my coaches and other staff connected at the grassroots level. It is because of their dedicated work that these boys have come up to this level and caught the attention of the top academies in the country. ISL and this academy in Chandigarh, these are the best, I can say, in the country today, and our boys are catching their eyes. So this is good news not only for us, to the council as a body, but to the Goans in general, and specifically to those young guys who are now going to join the academy in Chandigarh.
Goa Football Development Council is for development, and there are other platforms where is the rightly it has happened today. The next platform for them is the next academy, and then various platforms to reach to the topmost level. Parents have to bear with this. And when I saw this mother of Rowan, I was confused because I see her most of the time in Sadhguru Academy because we have so many children over there. Almost 50, there are about 36 children and young boys in Seza and Sakli, and about 22 in Sisai. Suddenly to remember whose mother was a question mark to me. So when I went up to him and asked, "Are you Runal's brother?" He said, "Yes." Runal came with an youngster. He is more built up now. Runal was not so much. And 4 years, she must be worrying about what my son is doing in psychology. And 4 years, he has passed out. And Runal is today, he is being sought after by the professional clubs of Goa for the Pro League coming years. I've been associated with him for almost 3.5 years, except a few months because of my other engagement of Vedanta sports schools, and he has another goalkeeping. What was Runal today and what I say him today, what he had when he joined the academy, is a very vast experience, very vast difference to Runal. Physically, mentally, he has grown up, and for him, I always used to tell him, Runal, your place is ISL, and further you'll find yourself better pitchers in the world.
The tie-up that we had was for our academy boys. We didn't want to loan out bits and pieces of the academy. We wanted the academy to perform as a team. We wanted a platform for our boys for exposure at the state level and the national level, which we were not getting because we have not received accreditation for our academy through GFA, and AIFF is not considering the request for accreditation. So we had to loan out the players to some club who were willing to field our boys as a team, so that our boys had first team experience, and which they did get both at the state level and at the national level. They were the I-League under 15 champions of the state, and they did play at the national I-League zonal level. So they had a very rich experience, rich exposure, and that's also where one of the boys was ultimately selected by the Reliance Youth Academy, the defender, who is now gone to the Mumbai Academy of Reliance Youth.
Maybe now in the World Cup as well. So for the youth level, I will just give a little brief about Round Glass Sports. The owner is also Indian, he is from Chandigarh, and he had made this company into two, which is Round Glass and Edifex. It is based in Chandigarh as well as in the US, in Seattle. It is regarding healthcare, And once he had come back to India 3 years ago, he had noticed that in Punjab the level of football had gone down. His son as well is a big fan of football and he has a lot of talent and is training regularly. So he decided to give this as a goal to the social side for India and especially for Punjab, that he would make and build an academy and put it back to where Punjab actually can reach. And to do that, it's very important even to have a mix of talent around India as well. So in this way, we decided to grow kids in Punjab and select certain number of kids even from outside. For example, from Goa when I came to Goa, from the Northeast, and even in different other states. So this is going to be our first season in the I-League, which is going to be the under 13s, under 15s, and under 18s. And we have set up a technical team of Italian coaches. Thank you for the introduction. I'm honored to be here. It's actually very interesting growth for myself as well. I've been in Italy for over 11 years, and thanks to that contribution, I was associated with Fiorentina and later on with Pune City as well, and I came for the first season here. When I came for the first season and witnessed the ISL in person, I really saw a big development even at the youth system respective to 2003 when I had left India. So apart from the big development which is happening at the first team level, I think the most important aspect for the growth of Indian football is the youth development. So I was very eager to continue my growth here and to contribute for India as well. Being half India, I really believe that also there is a lot of talent here in India, and there is a lot of possibility once the system is fluent all over India. If we are all as one, then I'm sure that we will be able to fill up the gap, which also now many Asian countries are doing, as you all have seen.